All right. Hey, thank you so much for joining. My name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot. I am your cosmic cleric and your dice diviner, and I am doing my full moon ritual broadcasts for the full moon in Capricorn. So, what I will do is roll this dice to see who the next reading's for, and then I will roll all of my astrology dice to see what the message is for you, what energies are being revealed during this season. So, full moons, time of culmination, clarity, and release. And Capricorn energy reminds us to reflect on what we've been building, recognize how far we've come, and consider what foundation we're creating for the future. So, this is not fixed fate or predicting exactly what's going to happen. This is, you got free will. Just think of this as a cosmic weather report, an opportunity to understand these currents that you're moving through so that you can navigate them with greater awareness and attention. So, if you're joining live or catching this replay, I encourage you to listen for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Each one of them may reveal a different piece of your message. So, let me go ahead and roll this. Taurus, you came out again. Okay, that's funny. I just did the reading for Taurus, so I'm going to roll this dice again. Aries. Next reading is for Aries. Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries. Let me make note of that. Okay, so far I will be doing the second sign, which is Aries. I did Taurus already, but let's go. Sun, Moon, Rising Aries. This next reading is for you. Again, my name is Daniela, Purple Star Tarot, your cosmic cleric and dice diviner. I'm doing full moon readings now. Okay, let's roll the dice for you. Okay, roll the dice. We have Uranus. We have Cancer. And we have second house. Okay, cool, interesting. Okay, so Uranus is a planet all about change. That's the situation at hand. Big changes happening during this season for all of Cancer season, for the whole month of July, as well as especially like showing up in this full moon in Capricorn energy. So, change. Okay. The second one that comes out tells us the feelings or actions around this. Okay. And this is like actions with Cancer energy. Cancer, immerse. Okay. And so the last dice that we look at is the astrology house, and that tells us where in our life this is playing out in. And this is playing out in your second house, okay? Your second house. Second house is linked to Taurus energy, which is earth energy. Second house is your resources. That is your money, those kinds of things. Not just money, but like the things that you're growing. Okay. So what we have here is Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. During this season, for you to really look at what you've been building since Capricorn season, so since the beginning of the year. Look at what you've been building. Understand that you need to take an assessment of the resources that you have been spending so you can know what you need to draw back on at this time. Okay? I feel that you've been giving, because that's Aries energy of like, I'm the leader, I am on fire, I am very passionate, and I'm driven to do things. Okay? That's the archetype of the ram. Okay? So what I'm feeling is that you've been kind of going full steam, being able to share a lot of your resources, and now this is having you really reevaluate what's going on. Does that make sense for you? Is what I'm giving out coming back in? Okay, so I'm thinking like business terms, like return on investment, ROI. So really looking at that, and is everything that I'm giving out, am I getting return on that? Is it really increasing? Does that show the value? Okay, because that is what second house wants you to look at right now. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to look at tarot cards and see what we have for um, some guidance on this, okay? So let's see. Let me look at the tarot cards. I've already shuffled these, so I will split these in three to see what message we get for you. Okay, Aries. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ten of Swords. Knight of Cups. Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah, the message is really clear. Just backs up everything I just said. Is like you've been thinking a lot about, is everything working out? Like is everything that you're giving, everything that you're thinking about, all of these ideas that that are keeping you up at night with the Ten of Swords. This is really showing that right now, for your stability, for you to really know that some things are changing and some things are ending, but it's for the better. Okay? It's for the better. And the reason why I say that is because the Knight of Cups is coming out next. Like once I like first I like was looking at the roses. It's like, yes, even though like you've been crying, like maybe not physically, but like mentally, like you're feeling all of this anguish, like because you're doing a lot as the leader of whatever you've been doing since the beginning of the year. But we got the roses down here, okay? Take the time to stop and smell the roses, right? Because even though a lot of stuff has been going on, but it's still been good, right? So with this next card is like, okay, now we're going on a side quest. We're going on a different mission. We're changing our directory. We're changing directions here with the Knight of Cups because you're really feeling, okay, my heart is pulling me elsewhere. I gotta go somewhere else. I gotta make a change. Okay, and this is really showing at the end here is like, yes, I have this decision to make. Two of Cups. So yes, making a really wise decision, but being able to make this decision based on your second house, your resources, really understanding where are my resources going. If I'm pouring over there, does it make sense for me to keep doing that? Okay, so I'm gonna keep looking at the cards underneath. Okay, that's funny. Okay, let's see. Didn't I just say the word assessment? I think I just did. But anyways, the reason why I'm saying that is because, okay, first, the situation, like I said, Ten of Swords, you've been thinking a lot about stuff, okay? And it's like and then the card that came out underneath it is Ace of Swords. So I feel like you've tried that direction before, and now it's like, okay, I've had it. I've got to the end of that 10, okay? But the card that's underneath it was the Ace of Swords. So I really feel like this is, let's start back at square one. Back to the drawing board, right? Like we're going back to the beginning. We're making a change. It's like we tried it. I'm still thinking like business terms again. Like I used to work in tech, so like this is what's coming to my mind. It's like we went through that sprint, we went through that cycle. We now it's time to assess, because that's what's coming out in the middle is assessment. And now it's time to really look at the situation, assess it, and then make what tweaks are necessary, like or reiterate on this. It was like a great idea. It's a good idea. Whatever you've been like struggling a little bit to make it happen because you care, you see that the change is possible and it's necessary, but now it's like, okay, yes, we continue to care because we still have the cups, we still have the water energy, the emotion energy with Cancer that came out as well in our dice roll. So this is really showing that, okay, now I need to make a judgment call. Okay, I'm making a judgment call. Things, I accept what has happened. But now I'm like, okay, now I need to change turns. Okay, change my cycle, ride somewhere else. Okay, so backing up again, we seeing this is the final messages here. The guidance going forward is make that decision, stay strong, make that decision. Okay, and then we have the strength card coming out. Stay strong. Your ability to pivot is going to help you be seen in a great light, and you're going to see yourself in a good light because this is Leo energy, okay? Um, Leo Leo is coming up at the end of the month or July, okay, right? Cancer. We're in Cancer now, and then next is Leo. So yeah, so what we're seeing is for this whole month of July, For this whole month of July, you're going to be able to see that, okay, everything I've been doing is not for nothing. Um, take that time to, cut your losses, because it's important for you to make sure you're financially stable and make sure you're on good footing when it comes to everything that you have. So you're able to reinvest that energy into going back to square one. Okay. I'm going to pull a card from this other tarot deck just to see what we have as guidance. Ha, okay, interesting. I mean, okay, so what's interesting, okay, the card that we got, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, that's earth energy, tying to our Taurus second house that we just pulled out there. Second house this is about your resources. Like, this is really just confirming this is what the energy is saying for you. So looking at this, I'm looking at the symbolism too. Is like, okay, you see that apple, an apple being a symbol of knowledge. With the swords that we have here, it's like, yes, you have great ideas, you have knowledge, you have wisdom, but it was shot through, like Cupid's arrow, and the white flowers symbolizing purity. So it's like, yeah, you saw love and how that it's able to connect with resources. So you're very, it was a noble effort. But now that you're changing, um, being able to hold on to your money and see how it's able to happen in a different way. Okay, I'm going to read the affirmation on here. I release my attachment to material possessions and trust in the abundance of the universe. Okay, so with this card, Four of Pentacles, four being a number of stability, Pentacles being your earth energy, um, money, resources, home, house, all of that. The words on here is possessiveness, insecurity, hoarding. Okay, so I feel like this is actually guidance for you. It is like a little bit, because I mean, for you to be stable again, we're looking at resources as where the area where this is happening, making changes in your resources. So if you have been somebody who's been very frugal, change that. Start hoarding that back. If you're somebody who's been like giving all your money and your resources to everybody else, uh, I mean, the opposite. Sorry. If you're somebody who has been like hoarding your money and stuff and saving that and not being able to share resources because you're like, oh, I don't know where it's coming from, like maybe this is telling you that it's okay. It's okay to share what you have. Being generous, but you have to really think about, is this good for my own stability? Like, don't sacrifice your own stability for others. Okay? Be strong. Make the right choices when it comes to that. Like, don't just think, okay, even like you're probably collecting resources, giving them away, but like if it's not yours to keep, don't give it away, that kind of thing, if that makes sense to you. But that's the message that's coming out is pinch your pennies, hold on to your resources, because you're going to need that to be able to build on what your dream is so you can be more of value to yourself before you can give to others. Okay. That's the message for you, Aries. Awesome. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Aries. Sun, Moon, and Rising.